And in our top business story, 2/3 of online shoppers in the UAE would like better control over their personal data. That's according to a survey by marketing analytics company IMEA. The global survey, which included consumers in the UAE, showed that consumers understand the value of the data but want more control over what brands do with it. 1/3 of UAE consumers rated their data as highly valuable, which is lower than the global average of 41%, and contact information was identified as the most valuable piece of data. UAE consumers on average put a value of 50 dirhams on online data and purchase history, 80 dirhams for contact information and 70 dirhams for personal information such as name or date of birth. The survey showed that consumers are more willing to share personal data when they understand how it will be used. 32% of respondents would share web history without context, but this rose to 51% when context was known and an example given. Similarly, 64% would share online purchase history. 57% would share income level, and 64% would share lifestyle information when given a context. And while the majority of UAE shoppers, at 81% for those who shop online and 64% for those who shop in-store, said that they believe their preferred brands are good at using their data to make shopping better. They also want to have more control over how it is used. Overall job satisfaction within the GCC's construction sector has seen a year-on-year decline. That's according to the results of Construction Week's 2016 salary survey. When asked to rate how satisfied they were with their employers, 1 being the lowest rating and 10 being the highest, last year's respondents recorded an average rating of 7. In contrast, the mean average rating of 2016's participants fell to just above 6. When asked to describe their salaries within a regional context, this year's respondents also tended to view their remuneration more negatively than in 2015. Although the most popular description was average, as was the case last year, the 2016 survey recorded year-on-year increases in respondents who described their remuneration levels as below average at 24% in 2016, compared to 18.5% in 2015. Those responding that their salaries were well below average increased 8.4% in 2016 compared to just 1% in 2015. The rising popularity of theme parks among both UAE residents and international visitors will lead them to welcoming more than 19 million admissions a year by 2020 if current trends continue. New data released ahead of Arabian Travel Market 2017 made the observation using existing admissions and arrivals data for Ferrari World, Water World, Aqua Venture and Wild Wadi, as well as a sample of new and upcoming parks. All 4 parks have experienced a strong correlation between the rising number of visitors to the UAE and its admissions, with the combined admissions predicted to reach 19 million visitors annually. Similar patterns are expected to be seen for IMG Worlds of Adventure and Dubai Parks and Resorts, which opened this year in Dubai. Both parks have ambitions to draw in millions of visitors in their first year of operations, with IMG expecting to attract 4.5 million people and Dubai Parks and Resorts predicting 6.7 million ticketed visitors. The predictions were published in a report titled Theme Park Tourism by Colliers International and released to coincide with the openings of Dubai's IMG Worlds of Adventure and Dubai Parks and Resorts. Typically, a theme park can expect to attract a visitor mix that is approximately 70% domestic, up to 20% regional and around 10% international, with MICE groups also forming a large share of admissions, especially in cities with a strong business culture such as Singapore and Tokyo. The new parks also create a distinct economic boost for hoteliers, with Colliers concluding that the closer a hotel is to a theme park, the stronger its performance will be in the key metrics of occupancy, average daily rate and RevPAR the decade after opening.